Right.
They really followed.
Right.
But you got people like Dan Snyder. They were following the dollar. They
Right.
looked at buying the Redskins from Ken Cook, the Cook family. Of you know, they he looked at buying it from them because Redskins was one of the highest income, you know, fan base. They're one of the highest money marketing teams.
Right. Right.
That team was worth a lot of money,
Right. Mm.
and it was an avenue to make money for Snyder. It wasn't all about the team.
Yeah. Well, like I said, mm, I just don't know too much about, how I don't know what was in his head,
Yeah, the
Mm.
dollar bill, making a dollar was in
Yeah.
his
Well,
head.
I mean, that's first things first, dollar bill.
Yeah,
Dollar
that's
bill.
all he saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dollar bill.
But I'm hoping because Magic and a couple people that seem to be interested in the sport have their hands in it now, that
Mm-hmm.
they would have put a little bit of heart in it
Mm-hmm.
to be a winning team and
Right.
not just a money making team.
Right. Right.
Because if you're a winning team, the money's gonna come.
Right. Mm.
And
Oh,
like any athlete or star or something like that, if your name is on it, you want it to do well.
right. Right.
Especially when you had nothing but good athletes,
Athletic, yes.
accolades,
Mm-hmm.
from your career as a basketball star and as a businessman, everything was on a positive note. You don't want to get mixed up with a zero.
Right.
So that's what makes me think, he would probably have some big say in trying to turn shit around.
Mm. Well, we hope now that they got the new team, new owners rather,
Yeah.
and hopefully
Well, hopefully
it'll be a
the
brand new. And there's also been a thing since the new team is, I mean, the new owners, there's been word again to change the name of the team.
yeah, yeah,
They don't want to live that, I guess, with that aura of that old name, the commander. They don't want the commander's name anymore. People don't want to hear that
yeah,
because that brings what it has a bad effect on
yeah.
them.
It hasn't had any winning tones in it.
Yeah, no winning tones at all. Just dark thought. you know.
Yeah,
Hmm. So I guess that would make hopefully I guess hopefully it would be a an improvement.
yeah,
With the name change. I mean, yeah, it just seems natural to want a whole new name change. You don't want to keep going with. See, the name Redskins was good, even though politically it wasn't. Politically, you know why I say
it, yeah, because it got
racial
mixed
had
up
racial undertones, had racial
with
undertones.
the Indian nation.
Yeah, the racial undertone. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it got read off as that,
Right,
but
right. But it had
it
power.
had
The name itself had power behind it. I mean, you felt it. Back in the day, the way
yeah,
they played. All of it, everything was in line. Just put it that way. Yes. So, but now it's a whole
and,
different.
and, for, and on a good note for the Indian nation,
Uh huh.
for the Native American nation, on a good note, that name meant a lot to people, in a positive view of Native Americans,
Right.
because people rallied behind that name with joy.
Right.
There was nothing negative behind that name.
No, it wasn't.
The fan base was built behind that name.
Right.
So that's what confused me why they want to change it. Because
Right.
it really had no, it didn't have no derogatory thing going on about it.
Right.
Because if they got with the Indian nation or the Native American nation and start talking with fan base
Hmm.
and realized that there wasn't nothing negative being used about that. The fan base was looking at it all positive.
Right.
It was all positive.
That it was
You
at
know,
that time. Yes. In that era. Yeah, it was.
yeah.
It was definitely a positive
And then
thing.
some,
It brought life to the
some,
city. It brought life to the city. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, which we don't have
And
anymore. And then it's talking about moving it out to Virginia and all that. Oh man,
oh
it's
yeah,
horrendous now.
that riled the fan base up here.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we don't want that. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm. Everything is
Yeah.
going south. Yeah.
Yeah. But I hope they don't be talking about moving the damn stadium again.
Well, as you know, it's still in the air. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's in the air.
Well,
So politicians gonna be politicians. You
right.
know. Yeah.
Because they already practice in Ashburn.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah.
Their practice field is out there.
Right. Right. So what do you think would what is your ultimate thought of making this team a great team? To show up on the map as a well, how can I say this?
Just show up as a competitive team.
Yeah, a very competitive team now. What would be your thoughts on that?
Well, getting a new coach, getting a new coaching staff,
Well,
you know, and
he's already been terminated.
no, I haven't even followed that part.
Yeah, well, he's already been terminated. So
Yeah,
now,
he just playing the season out, huh?
well, the season is over with, Mike. It's over.
Well,
They
they
played
said
their, they
that.
played their last game
Yeah,
already. They played their last game, so
yeah,
now the hunt is for new
for a coach, a
yeah,
new
new
head coach.
coach, yeah, a new head coach, and maybe some other changes too along the way.
Well, if you get the right head coach, they're gonna want to bring their own assistants with them.
Hmm. I think they were thinking about what's his name, Harbaugh. It was Michigan college coach.
Oh, the brother.
Yeah, one of the brothers. Yeah, I forgot. I
Well,
don't know which.
we already had.
Well, I don't know which one he was before, so I'm lost. But I heard that name come up. So
Yeah,
that's
we
cool.
had a Harbaugh.
Yeah. I don't even remember how that when he was head coach. What was it like then?
Well, we were good. We were good. We
Yeah,
were
yeah.
good. The
Well, he
last,
went to the playoffs though, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think in that matter. Yeah.
Remember we had a group.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So,
We had one of the group brothers.
okay, okay.
We had the Shanahan.
Yeah, shining hand, yeah.
You know,
But the best was who?
Joe Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs. There you go. Thank you. The hog tie.
Joe Gibbs.
Hog tie. Hog tie.
That was when we had the Hall.
Right. Mhm. Wow. Yeah. Those days are always stick in the mind.
Yeah.
I mean, they forever embedded into the mind. mindset, you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 But
Right.
we just need a turnaround. Just need a turnaround.
Right. Need a hell of a turnaround.
Yeah,
Got to bring some life back to the city. Period.
yeah, and
'Cause-
try to convert some of those Dallas fans.
oh my goodness. Well, you done sparked up something there when you said Dallas, Dallas fans. 'Cause we got almost seem like
Because
we
because
got
it
equal
ain't.
amount. We have oh wait a minute. It sounds like it appears that we have equal amount of Dallas fans here in DC than as we do Commander
Yeah,
fans.
Redskins.
Huh?
Yeah, as we do having our Redskins fans.
Right. Right.
And it's sad because half of the DC Dallas fan base ain't never been to Texas.
Right. Right.
That's the sad part.
Everybody's so high and mighty on them.
Yeah. You can ask them, when have you actually been to Texas Stadium? When have you ever been to their stadium?
Right.
When the last time you went?
Hmm.
You know, they buy all their memorabilia, they buy their clothing line, they dress the gold and blue, the silver and blue, the
Yeah.
blue and white, they dress in the Dallas colors
Right.
and ain't never been to Texas.
Never been to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Just followers of what they. Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, they just follow, you know, and I hate to hear that term America's team,
Oh my goodness.
but
Yeah.
it ain't my team.
It ain't my team either. It ain't my team.
Well,
That's what the media puts out.
yeah, I got a buddy down here. His name is Mike too.
Uh-huh.
He's a Dallas fan,
Hmm.
and we go back and forth sometimes, and I let him know I'll never be a Dallas fan.
Right.
I told him about times when I used to go to Texas when my mother went back there to stay a little bit. I go down there wearing a Redskin cap.
Right. Right.
You know, I'm just not a Dallas fan.
Right.
Not going to ever be one.
Me either.
Sure, they had some great players on their team.
Right. Right. But that's what the
Yeah,
challenge is. We need that. We need that here.
sure they had great players. We had great players
It's
too.
true. Yeah. But we just didn't have a loyal fan base as it may as it appears.
Yeah, but we got a hard fan base.
But it wasn't loyal to me. It wasn't the loyalty. It wasn't enough. It didn't pan out right.
Yeah, anytime that your hometown team is Dallas, and your hometown is DC. Come on,
Mm.
you know, get off the Kool-Aid, man.
Right.
Get off the Kool-Aid.
Right. Yeah. Boy.
Just like Rita's son, Greg. Greg is a die-hard Dallas fan from the word go.
Go. I don't even know if they all know why they are. They just want somewhere to fit in. Oh, something of that nature, just to fit in.
Well, when Dallas had um, Tony Dorsett and a couple of the really good, uh, you know Emmett Smith, Tony Dorsett, and that crew, they they rallied behind the brother
Right. Right.
and became a Dallas fan.
Right.
You know, and I think some people just like the daggone color See,
Yeah, the colors.
and wearing the star and all of that. I
You think
think
we need to change
they
the?
got mesmerized by that.
You think we need something that's more color as far as colors on the uniforms to add the fans, you know, to it.
Man, I like the burgundy and
Yeah,
gold.
I
They
did too.
always
Be
had.
honest, yeah, that was set.
You know, I ain't changing that.
Yeah, I still and then just going like you saying, just going back to the old uniform, put life into that again would be.
Yeah,
But as it appears, we won't be able to go back that way. So, but we're gonna have to find
yeah.
some other, you know, other way of finding a uniform that's catchy to everybody, that a strong catch at that, you know.
Yeah, with a catchy name.
Yeah, with a catchy name. Yeah, the Commanders, just the name Commanders, just it sounds so fake, like, you know.
It sounds so not football.
But yeah, not football. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, it doesn't, you know. Yeah,
I mean, if we were the Eagles, but the Phillies already got
got
that.
that name. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
They need
you
some.
gotta have something with some drive to it.
Yeah, yeah, right. That that hit you hard. You say, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Because I don't think everybody really, too many people chose the commander's name. Period.
Nah,
I don't think. No, I feel in my heart that wasn't the name.
I feel like that was more of a political change.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It was. They tried their hand at it, you know, and
Yeah,
and,
they
and
tried to
stuck to
make
it,
it
and
sound political,
yeah, stuck to it, you know.
like the Commanders, the
But you
Commanders
know,
of the
it could have made a difference if the team was playing in commanding way, right?
right.
Yeah, so you need the effort behind it, you know, that name, you know.
Yeah,
That then yeah, it would have made a difference. I'm not saying that it was a terrible name, period. It's just that they didn't have the team to perform that way.
they didn't perform like
Our
Commanders.
commanders, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I understand the concept of the name now that I think about it
That's
again.
just like the baseball team when they gave their name.
Right,
Remember it was Washington Senators.
right.
Then we
Wow.
changed it to the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, that's awful.
But the Nationals won the daggone. They won the daggone pennant.
Right, right.
They
Okay,
went all the way.
right,
So they did something with their name change,
right,
and they had some good years
right,
with their Nationals name.
right.
They had some, high, highly acclaimed players too
Right,
over the years. They got a good fan base.
right.
But they stood up to their name change. We did. The football team did.
Right.
Um, the Wizards now, I'm not too happy with them either.
That name, I don't know. They didn't show no magic there, did
No,
they? For that name Wizards, they didn't show no kind of magic
yeah,
or.
but I guess they wanted to get off the Bullets because they didn't want it. Uh, you know, where the Bullets would kind of go good with the city now.
Yeah, yeah. How about that?
Yeah, but the Bullets had some highly acclaimed players.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, life, man, I just couldn't think of DC being as crazy as it is now.
Yeah,
Again,
it's off the chain. They say it back. The old thing still goes. It's off the chain.
yeah.
They're running. It is definitely off the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when the city or if the cities will ever return to where you can be comfortable again.
Uh,
I don't know. It seems like every day it gets worse. Yeah. Yeah, it appears that
well,
way.
it seemed like it was trying to go that way when they started redeveloping some of the areas in southeast and the far northeast and stuff. When they started developing, put some new housing up, and people from out of town was moving in those areas.
Hmm.
It seemed like it was, but they didn't move the public housing out of the areas enough.
Yeah, well, yeah, all they did was move people around, but I don't know if that, I don't know. Maybe they should have, yeah, like you said, maybe they should have just left all of that in one little section like it was, right? That's what you're saying?
No, well, if you're going through a little bit of, you had to move more people out. You had to, you had to disrupt the public housing system at large.
Right. Okay.
You can't take uh, and mix the two bad areas in one area, because now you put more you put gasoline on the fire
Right.
when you do that.
Hmm. Mm.
Because you move everybody out of Burry Farm, but you put them all around Atlantic Street.
Right.
You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? You put them all in an area where they were hating each other. Now you got the shootings a little closer.
Right. Right. Mm.
Because the territorial lines became closer.
Mm.
You know, so you got the regular community ducking, going home,
Hmm.
even at coming home. They got a duck going in and out of their community.
Right. Mm.
But
Mm.
um, have they started building Berry Farm back up again?
Far as I know, no. I mean, they probably doing something over there, but I haven't really. I'm gonna have to.
Because with last I heard, they like one street they didn't take down the house.
Uh-huh.
They just leave the
They
houses
supposed to
they
leave
left
it as a
out.
landmark. Some of it as a landmark in that area in Barry Farms.
Yeah,
That's what I understood early on. So, you
yeah,
know,
that is supposed to be sort of like historical.
yeah, historical. Yeah. So, yeah, it's we're gonna have to wait and see.
Because I remember when Michelle was living over there on Sumner Road, I was telling her when they built that new swimming pool and community center, I said they didn't build that for y'all.
Right. Right. Sad, but it's true.
And next thing you know, they start closing down Berry Farm. But
Right.
that new community center is still open,
Right. Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
With that, see all that with that gentrification shit came along,
Yeah,
So, like you say, they didn't do it for her, but
no.
yeah, it was. They knew they had money coming into the city again. So,
Uh-huh.
and it was for a select few, you
And
know.
like over on 23rd Street and all of that, around Shipley Church and all of that, they built those new townhomes. They shut part of that down and built them townhomes over there. And now them people living in fear
Right, right. Wow.
because they still got the hood still there too.
Right, right,
And that hurts your property value.
right, right,
You pay a lot for that new townhome that you just bought. But now you can't sell it because don't nobody want to move to that neighborhood.
right, right. Mm.
And only 90% of probably 80%, if not more, of the people that went into them homes were people that were in the metropolitan area anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Only a handful. I bet only like 10 or maybe as much as 20% of the out of towners, you know, came and moved to the city in those new homes.
Right.
Because I remember going down Mississippi Avenue and stuff where they built the new townhomes. We only saw in those areas a handful of tags from out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people were from the D.C. Maryland area that bought into those houses.
Right. Right.
You know, and I know some of the people from out of town probably said, "Damn, why we move here? We can't sell this house now
Right.
because
Wow.
of all the trouble around it."
Right. Well, I think
You know,
that's hard in every city, big city. So
yeah.
yeah, I think that's a
But
problem.
you know, the weird part, we still got neighborhoods like over by 42 Pond Park,
Mm-hmm.
up, Branch Avenue, and back in there where the community still got some nice houses.
Right.
They're expensive as hell, but still nice housing around there. And that it's like a little it's like little blocks of areas where there's nice housing and where the community is nice, but you're surrounded where you're scared to go outside of your community. You
Yeah,
know.
that's true. That is the truth.
And then I always thought like Upper 16th Street, the Gold Coast up there, that wasn't even D.C.
Right. Yeah, it seemed like the suburbs. Yeah, yeah. Once you left.
I call that the D.C. suburbs.
Right.
All up there by the Carterburn
Right. Right. I haven't
and
been up
up
the.
in that area. That's the D.C. suburbs.
Yeah, I haven't been up that way in.
In Cleveland Park, up by American University and all of that, that's
Right.
D.C. But that's the suburbs.
Right. Right. Yeah, I haven't been up that way in God knows when. You know.
That's another. That's that's the other D.C.
Right. Yeah.
That's the D.C. that people that live in Chicago or Wyoming and all that, they that's the part they learn about,
Right.
you
Wow.
know.
Wow.
And then too, that's the part that they don't hear about.
Mm-hmm.
All they hear about is the hood.
Mm.
That's why so many people, when you go places outside of D.C., people always talk about how bad D.C. is, because all they know is the bad shit.
Right. Right.
I, because I experienced that even through the military stuff, or just traveling around. When I'm out of town and people say, "Man, see, how you live there? It's so bad and all that." I said that I always tell people that's the part you hear about.
Right.
There's places in D.C. you wouldn't even dream that you couldn't imagine that it's in D.C.
Right.
I said we got some of the most prestigious neighborhoods in the country in D.C.
Right.
But you don't hear about it.
Oh, you don't hear about them, and you won't.
You don't hear about Cleveland Park and all of that up around American University and all of Wisconsin Avenue
Mm-hmm.
and all of how homes all up in that area. You
Right.
don't hear shit about that around there.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little bit of crime where some of these old people from the hood think they can come up there and break into a house or something every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Wow.
but they get their ass prosecuted to the fullest when they get jammed up in the second district
You're right. Right.
because the white folks they don't care. They ain't scared. They gonna tell and they gonna come to court and they gonna say, "Yep, that's the one that broke in my house."
Right. Whether it's the right one or not. Huh?
Yep, yeah, exactly. They gonna get somebody locked up. They gonna get somebody locked up for breaking in their house.
Right.
That's the scary part too.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
You know? Well, he looked like the motherfucker that broke him.
The truth of the matter, huh? The truth of the matter.